Here we are in a beautiful Gilbert, Arizona day. Very nice in the morning here. It gets warm early here. 1932 Ford Victoria. We're going to walk around and tell you about it like we usually do. Very nicely done, old school style hot rod. Gentleman has a lot of history on it. It's really hard to find these all Henry steel cars, and we're going to walk around and tell you about it. Anyway, all original grill up here, up front, 25 louver hood sides. Beautiful body. It's not been chopped or filled. Stepping back to some of the history on the car, and then we'll get back into the body itself here. This particular car was originally built in 1984, about 39 years ago. This particular gentleman purchased it here in 2017, and he's done a lot of nice upgrades to it without affecting its character. So we'll cruise around a little bit more here and tell you the color it's finished in is called it's a Chrysler color, garnet red pearl. Very nice, held up well. It's a lacquer, and you can see a little bit of the pearl in it while you're here, but not a lot. Nice thing is this body is really non-modified. I mean, like I said, you can pick it for a little bit of flaw here and there, but I call it character. Wheelsmith spoke wheels, 7-inch in the rear, and I believe they're 5 or 6s in the front. I have the spec sheet. I'm operating a lot off of memory. Windshield still pops out like it should. The cowl vent, because of the AC unit, he's pulled the handle off, but it's just blocked off for now. These are deluxe cowl lights here that are hooked up to be turn signals. You'll find a little bit of leading edge fender chips and flaws here, but that's what gives this car character. I like cars like this because they're not overdone. It means you can drive them. Has a Spartan 6-volt horn on it here. Could be updated to a 12-volt or be rewound if you wanted to. Beautiful dropped headlight bar up front here. Stainless spreader bar, factory style bumpers. Up front here it has a traditional Pete and Jake's 4-bar suspension. It's been recently updated with a new dropped axle, forged dropped axle in it. So very Pete and Jake style suspension, Vega cross steer, that kind of thing. Love the early lamps here, commercial style headlamps on it. Got the sun coming at us here, so we're trying to get this done here. It'll bring some light on it maybe by the time I come around. Underneath the hood here is a very old school, nicely done 327 Chevy small block with 202 heads, crane cam, MSD ignition, 700R4 automatic transmission. Out back it has a 79 Corvette fully independent rear suspension, so it has 4-wheel disc brakes on it. You could, the bottom edge of the hoods, you could find there's a little bit of thinness on the paint. We cover that on the engine coming up here. Nice peep mirrors here. Can't keep coming back to this roof too much, that's for sure. Correct style roof insert here. The gentleman's installed a brand new interior, and it's a mocha leather with a suede headliner. Again, the Wheelsmith. These are all Jenny fenders. I ran my fingers wrong. My hands along the lips on them. Nice fenders. A couple minor fixes on them on the bottom side, but to be expected. The dash here is very nice. This garnish, the window garnish moldings where the woodwork was done when the car was restored. You kind of get a feel in the light here. The owner put an all-new deuce dash in it. It has the original firewall, all that kind of thing. Put a new deuce dash in it with the correct turn metal insert here, odometer, black face gauges, under dash, vintage AC, nice little pocket here to put your wallet and stuff like that. Movable cup holder here, leather shifter with a early Ford knob on it, banjo style steering wheel. I love the original seats in a car like this. Just gives it the original feel and character. It's really, as we talked about, it's hard to find good, honest hot rods like this one, and this one's been well sorted from what I can tell. The 700R4 makes it nice. The 327 believed to be a Corvette small block. He's got a full history report here on the car. He researched it. He's talked to the son of the builder. This car was built by a Gentleman that owned Baxter Ford parts. I'll get into that at Spud's Garage, and then it was his hot rod. So the current owner has spent some time researching it. The way the doors shut on this car are really important. I just did that a one-finger push. Door handles aren't sagging. Again, out back here, 79 Corvette, rear suspension, adjustable QA1 coilovers on the back, 4-wheel disc. It has a treadle vac power brake system in it, so an early Ford style vacuum brake. Single reservoir master cylinder. Kind of capture the color right there. In the sun, this car is a beautiful color. It's just hard to capture the reflections, so we try and get them in the shade so you can get the reflections and look at how straight the body is. And again, not modified. Original drip rails still in place here. I rolled down all the windows. During the photo shoot, we left the windows up so you can get a feel. Good old thick Ford steel right there. My little cheat sheet on the seat here. Host of information with this car. 2-page report from the owner. We'll be posting that at Spud's Garage for you to have a feel. And we'll actually cover our review also, as we always do. Nice little pull strap on the door here. You can tell a little bit of character patina on this wood grain like we talked about on the passenger side. These are the original style flip-up seats in it, which is very nice. It has seat belts front and rear if you want to put your grandkids in there. Take them for a spin. That's what this owner does. Nicely stitched. This is a leather. I'd call it a mocha. I believe the sample said it was a cinnamon, but it's mocha or brown to me. Imported German square weave carpet in it. Just nicely sorted. Gonna get in here without. Want to get underneath the dash here and cover the dash. It has all new updated modern wiring harness in it. There's the MSD ignition control box right there. You see the modern fuses. Swift sure braking. Vintage air with a turn metal insert on it. It's cool, and it is cold. He's upgraded the engine with Sniper, Holley Sniper electronic fuel injection, which makes it very nice. The start is over here. Pull it out. There you have it. This is the headlights over here. You pull this out and it just lets you know, a reminder that you left your headlights on, but your headlights are on. 752 since the owner's done a good once over of it and he purchased it. Has 13 bolts. Water temperature's 150. We barely got her warmed up today. Probably 95 out here already. Oil pressure's awesome. 3/4 to full in the tank. And it is cold. So nice old school style, has that factory style look. It has the sun visors, deluxe sun visors, 32 visors, nicely finished in the same material. The marbled door handles, vintage turn signals. And it sounds great. Drive this one. Very nice. Nice old school style and old school power underneath the hood. It has a 327 Chevy, 202 heads on it, crane cam, aluminum intake manifold here. Has an updated Holley Sniper EFI on it. Has a Zips water pump riser on it here, so it puts the fan right in the middle of the stock style radiator. Coolant recovery tank right there. MSD ignition. There's a control box underneath the dash. He's updated all the steering. There's the new stainless steering couplers. Vega box down there. We'll set this down. There's a little bit of character and patina on the bottom side of the hood here. Corvette style air filter. He believes it came out of a Corvette, the engine, because when he purchased this car pre his updates on it, it had the early script valve covers on it. You can see these are direct opposing here. You can see the double hump on the head right there. So 202 valve heads. PowerMaster mini high torque starter there. My spec sheet blowing right at me. Maybe reminded me that I missed something. Here's the AC unit, the nice under dash unit. So it's got a Sandin style compressor. The receiver dryer's down here, runs cool. Condensers up front. Give you a quick look there. We'll go around the other side and give it a little peek from the top again. And then we'll fire it up here for you and let you hear it run. 700R4 automatic overdrive transmission. The 79 Corvette rear suspension in the back. Alright, running here. Very smooth. That Sniper EFI makes it very nice. The ram horn exhaust manifolds, keep it simple. Forgot to mention that when we did the walk around here just a minute ago, engine-wise. Turn it around so I can video the other side. All right, we'll get you the undercarriage here and share it with you. We didn't have a lift on this. We have some undercarriage shots from the owner. We know what the pans are like. It's an original 32.4 frame that's been boxed and reinforced to support the Corvette rear suspension. Up front here, traditional Pete and Jake's 4-bar. Get an idea of the bottom side of the fenders here, the inside aprons. Get chrome gas shocks up front. Disc brakes up front here. That's an all new axle, so all the kingpins are fresh and stuff like that. Professionally installed in Tucson. Again, that'll be on our spec sheet at Spud's Garage. There's the Pete and Jake's 4-bar. All new exhaust on it. It has ram horn style exhaust headers on it. Catch the running boards as I go around here. Now back here, 79 Corvette rear suspension. It has disc brakes, obviously. Corvettes had it front and rear. So independent suspension in the rear. These Wheelsmith wheels have the nice early Ford hubcap on them and the chrome spokes. All new gas tank in the back because they put the Sniper EFI fuel injection in it. So it's bigger. See the adjustable coilovers here. Nice split exhaust there with a Ford panel. Very quiet car. Nice to have that. And we'll have plenty of photos at Spud's Garage of our photo set out here. And again, a few photos from the owner when it was up on the lift. He didn't have a lift accessible at this visit. And we think you get the idea. Make sure you go to spudsgarage.com. Have a great day.